We come here to verse 23 of chapter 23 of the Gospel of Matthew. This is the next of the woe oracles pronounced by Jesus, beginning with the same formula we've seen before. So, ouai, this is the word for woe, humen, to you, second person dative plural, grammates, scribes, kai pharisaioi, Pharisees, hypocritai, actors, literally. Hypocrites, without the connotation we tend to attach to it, just calling them actors. They're actors on a stage. It actually was a word that would refer to the mask that would be worn in Greek plays, representing the actor on the stage, of course, as opposed to the real human being. Hoti, conjunction means because. Apodekatuta. This is from apodekatoo, the apo from. The deka part, of course, is from words for 10. And so this is literally to tithe or to tithe from or to pay. So because you pay, this is the second person, plural, present active indicative. You pay, to, the, heiduosmon. This is a combination of a couple of words. The heideos, word from which we get hedonistic. It really just meant pleasure to the Greeks, not necessarily self-indulgent pleasure. The osmane was something of an experience of an aroma, so a pleasant aroma. And out of that comes the idea of mint. Mint has a pleasant aroma. That was the original idea. Kai to anathone, kai anothone. This is anise. The idea of dill is the notion, again, another spice that was used. And he mentions that. And then kai to kumenon, cumin, another spice. These are sort of tiny, minuscule sort of substances, and the point is that the Pharisees would be extremely scrupulous in tithing very much all of these things. But Jesus says, kai afeketa, afekata, omitted. This is from afemi, to leave off, to sometimes means forgive, but to drop something, to leave it behind. And in this case, the idea is you've left behind, you've omitted, you've dropped. Ta barutera. This is from barus. Means something weighty. This is used as an adjective here. So the weightier, literally substantive use, to namu, of the law. So you're very meticulous about the minor things, and you've left off the weightier things, which include, of course, tein chrisen, judgment or justice, as the idea, kai to eleos, mercy, kai tein piston, and faith or faithfulness. Somewhat reminiscent of Micah, who of course says you need to walk justly, you need to show mercy, you need to walk with humility before your Lord. The idea is similar to what Jesus has here. Tauta, these things, the neuter of the demonstrative pronoun, but these things, a day, were necessary. This is from day, to be necessary. In this case, it's the third person singular, imperfect active indicative, so are continuing to be necessary to be done. Poiesai, from poieo, to make or to do. Kakena is from kai and akanos. In the neuter of this case, the others and the others. May, the negation, aphienai. The same word that was used up here, to leave off. These things should not be left off. So, of course, Jesus is pointing out now the remarkable care that would be taken with respect to relatively minor things, and yet the weightier, more important, more substantive matters that were at the heart of the law are being excused on the basis of doing these relatively minor observances.